Hi, I'm Marzi Montezeri. Hello, M.I Crowley.
What's up, M.I Crowley? Kyle Thomas. And we are
Heavy as Texas.
It's an honor to speak to you guys. This is Legendary here, chatting to two Exhorder members. I wanted to talk about your new project, Heavy as Texas. How did it come together?
I used to be in a three-piece back in Houston for a while, and I wanted to step up my game and bring in Kyle Thomas to sing, and then step aside and just play guitar, write some songs. We got together, did a show, it was magical. I went into the studio 2 years later. We got a debut coming out April 19th.
What should fans expect to hear compared to Exhorder?
Most fans of any heavy music would probably enjoy what Heavy as Texas brings. I would say we're probably a little bit more of a wider spectrum of different genres than perhaps Exhorder, being a little bit more specialized, coming out as a thrashier type of band. The good news is with it being an upstart project, we have the liberty to do so. So there are elements of rock and roll, elements of heavy metal, elements of punk rock, many different flavors. I've jokingly called it Van Halen on meth, because it's just that dynamic rock and roll, but it's just kind of schizophrenic and a little bit all over the place, but good songs, and I think most people would appreciate it.
Can you talk more about your new single, Blind?
Blind is really a kind of a dark foreshadowing of when good people go bad. Inside of all of us, I think, from time to time, there's that slippery slope between making good decisions and making bad decisions, and even the best of people from time to time may tend to veer off on the wrong path, but it's really just a matter of keeping yourself in check before you end up damaging yourself or someone else.
Now that the album is out, what plans do you guys have for this year? I believe I read you've already started writing for the second album.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, we're going to tour this. We're going to tour it as much as we can, because we do have Exhorder, and then, yeah, definitely a sophomore attempt, and I got about 10 in the can for it. So we'll see.
In your opinion, what has changed in thrash metal over the years?
That's a good question. I don't even really listen to a lot of thrash metal, to be honest with you. But I don't know, as best as I can see, it's evolved quite a bit. I think a lot more songwriting and musicianship is more prevalent in more modern thrash than it was back then, where a lot of it just kind of took that punk attitude and threw a bit of a metal edge on it, and there you go, you're off to the races. But I find that most of the thrash acts now are very musically inclined, and the musicianship is really 9 times out of 10 off the charts.
Since we're here at Decibel's Metal and Beer Fest, what is your beer of choice?
The next one. We kind of get spoiled being on tour in Europe, drinking a lot of Belgian beer and German beer. Yeah. So I don't hate American beer, but I don't drink a lot of it, to be honest with you. I like Stella Artois a lot. I tend to gravitate back towards Belgium, but I like Pilsner Urquell. That's a good one. I'm not a beer aficionado. I don't tend to bookmark the names of them. I just find a beer that I like, and if it's good enough, I'll drink it. And if it's bad enough, I'll tolerate it.
My favorite beers so far has been from Belgium, and I have no idea what it was called, but it was like 12% alcohol and tasted good. Generally, I like Stella, and being from Texas, I really like Shiner.
Yeah, Shiner's good beer, yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to say or add?
I want everybody to know that, we really did put our hearts into this, like as we do everything else, but it took us some time. We did a record that's unlike Exhorder, because it would be silly to be in the same kind of band twice. So musically we have a lot to say, so this is our outlet for that, and it's diverse, and we put our hearts in it, and get it, share it with your friends, and come see us live, because we are a live band. We're going to bring this out to you live. And check our web store, at www.heavyastexas.com. We flipping have hot sauce, man, belt buckles, all kinds of killer merchandise, quality clothes, and we're a startup band, so come support us, man. Listen to the album.
What he said.
Gotta go meet the fans now. See you later, M.I Crowley.
Y'all take it easy.
Oh yes, go. You don't want to keep your fans waiting. It was a pleasure speaking to you. Looking forward to hear what's next to come for both Heaviest Texas and Exhorder. And that was Marzi and Kyle. Pick up the debut album of Heaviest Texas. Until next time, I am M.I Crowley, signing off.